Morant gets triple-double, Memphis Grizzlies deliver beatdown to Milwaukee Bucks. A quick glance at the Memphis Grizzlies calendar reveals that the team hasn't won many games against top-tier opponents with healthy lineups. The Milwaukee Bucks were missing Drew Holiday, yet the team went 4-2 without him this season. They're still one of the NBA's best teams, thanks to Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez, and Chris Middleton. On Thursday night, none of those guys played a significant role. Memphis turned on one of its greatest performances of the season in a 142-101 thrashing of the Bucks. Morant led the way for the Grizzlies, 19-9, with his third triple-double of the season. Without participating in the fourth quarter, he finished with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Dillon Brooks chipped in with 18 points and 4 assists. Antetokounmpo scored 19 points and was the only Bucks starter to finish in double figures. Milwaukee, 28, had won 5 of its previous 6 games. The win extended the Grizzlies' winning streak to 7 games. Here are some takeaways from the game. Giannato: the magic and mystery of the Memphis Grizzlies grows, no matter who plays. Giannato. Watch Chris Middleton, Dillon Brooks get tangled up in Memphis Grizzlies, Milwaukee Bucks game. Grizzlies reserves shine. Milwaukee's game plan seemed to be working, but it wasn't enough to stop the high-octane Grizzlies' attack. The Bucks held Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Brooks each to below 50% shooting in the first half, but what followed was one of the best performances by the Grizzlies bench this season. Deuce Jones, David Roddy and Brandon Clark all shined as the bench scored 35 points in the first half to help build a 70-41 halftime lead. Santi Aldama and Ziaire Williams joined the fun in the second half. Jones, Roddy, Aldama and Clark all finished in double figures as the Grizzlies scored 80 bench points. A team effort slows down Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Milwaukee offense starts with Antetokounmpo, and the Grizzlies did a good job of making every shot tough for the 6'11" forward. Jackson started off guarding Antetokounmpo, but after he picked up his first foul, Steven Adams became the primary defender. Clark and Aldama also took turns guarding Antetokounmpo. The Grizzlies used different defenders and showed Antetokounmpo crowds when he drove the basketball. Adams finished the game with 5 blocks in large part because of his ability to play sound defense against Antetokounmpo. Jackson battled foul trouble and was limited to 4 points on 2 shots in 13 minutes. Antetokounmpo finished with 19 points on 5 for 13 shooting in 26 minutes. He shot 8 of 13 on free throws. Dillon Brooks brings the energy on both ends. Brooks drove into the chest of the Bucks defense with one of the NBA's best shot blockers closing in from behind. As Brooks rose up and attempted a layup, Brook Lopez hit him on the wrist, and the play resulted in an and one. The energy of Brooks was noticeable throughout the game. He and Chris Middleton got tangled up in the first quarter, and a foul was whistled on Middleton. Brooks pumped up the crowd. Brooks continued to make his case as one of the best wing defenders in the NBA on Thursday. He held Middleton scoreless in the first half. When Memphis led 90-56, Brooks looked over to the bench and asked if those were Middleton's first points. Brooks wasn't happy to find out. Planning on shutting out an NBA All-Star is why Brooks is becoming one of the main pieces to a successful season. Middleton shot 1 of 12 and scored 3 points. What's next? The Grizzlies couldn't have had a better homestand. Memphis went 5-0 and ended the trip with a dominant win against one of the NBA's best teams. Memphis will travel to Oklahoma City Saturday for a matchup against the Thunder. The Grizzlies have won both meetings this season.